Okay, so let's have a look at some other tools that we might want to use. Let's just undo those last few things that we did. Go back to where we had our rectangle to start with. Okay, so it may be that instead of using the circle tool, we want to create curves using an arc. So if we come into here, if you already used the rectangle and circle, let's come down to our arc, choose a 3-point arc. And I'm going to click where I want the arc to start, click where I want it to finish, and then drag out to the size I want it to be. Okay, obviously I could go in either direction. I might want the arc to come back that way, for example. Let's click that in place and excuse me, and press our enter, and there's our little arc that we've drawn in. Let's go back and take the same tool again. Maybe what we want to do is we want to create curved sides here. Okay, so I'm going to click there, and that's going to make a nice curved shape on the edge of my rectangle. Okay, now I could do the same on the other side down here, or I could mirror that. So I get the exact same arc there as I get here, and I'll show you how to do that. The first thing you need to do is let's just press escape out of my arc tool and then L for line, and I'm just going to draw a little line here. Okay, it doesn't need to be very long, and it doesn't even need to be touching my drawing. It's just going to be a mirror line. So if I then come into my sketch tool and I take the mirror from here, in this little panel that opens up, it's asking me to select the object, so that's the object, and then it's going to ask me to select the mirror line, so I click there, and that's my mirror line there. And as soon as I do that, you can see what happens. It throws exactly the same shape arc into position on the other side. Click OK, and that's then done. And at that point, you might want to delete that line if that's the only mirroring you're going to do. Let's just leave it there for the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put like a little nose cone on the front of this. So I'm going to click where I want my arc to start, click where I want it to finish, and I think about that size. Let's just press enter and put that in place. Then I can come back, choose my mirror tool again, and same process. Select the object, i.e. that arc I've just drawn, select the mirror line, which is my little line I've drawn there, and hey presto, click OK. Now, if that's all the mirroring I want to do, I can then delete that off. I'm going to delete these dimension lines because I don't really need those. I don't need those construction lines across there. And then I'm going to use my trim tool to take that away, and that, and that. And there's my completed shape that I'm trying to create. Okay, click save so we don't lose anything. Just click OK on the user description, and there we are. That's how we can mirror and make sure that we've got symmetry on our design.